Hello and welcome to my guide to Ninja for patch 5.5 onwards. Let's get to it. Gear-wise, you should prioritize weapon damage and item level as you acquire better gear. For substats, prioritize crit over direct hit and then determination. Avoid skill speed at all costs. The potion that you'll be using for this tier is HQ Grade 4 Tincture of Dexterity, and for food it is HQ Smoked Chicken. The core of ninja gameplay is the use of ninjutsu. Ninjutsus are actions that are made up of combinations of mudra signs, ten, chi and jin. As there are several combinations of mudras, newer players might find this overwhelming, but as I play the class more, I found a system to the mudras that works for me, and hopefully this will be useful for you as well. The number of mudras that you cast and which mudra that you cast last determines the ninjutsu that's activated. For ninjutsus that require multi-step mudras, you can use any mudra for the first and second step, but only the mudra at the final step will determine what ninjutsu you cast. However, keep in mind that you cannot repeat any mudras when forming combinations. For example, using Jin back-to-back will break the combo and result in Rabbit Medium. For the one mudra ninjutsu, you can cast any one of the mudra signs, Ten, Chi or Jin, and you'll get Fuma Shuriken. For two mudra ninjutsus, if you end your second mudra with Chi, you'll get Raiton. If you end your second mudra with Ten, you will get Katon, which will be upgraded to Goka Mekyaku if used under the effect of Kasatsu. Ending your second mudra with Jin and you will get Hyoton, or when buffed with Kasatsu, Hyosho Ranryu. Three mudra ninjutsus include Huton when the third mudra is Ten, Doton when the third mudra is Chi, and finally Suiton when the third mudra is Jin. The ninja single target weapon skill combo is a 3-skill combo that only has positionals for the final weapon skill. You start off with Spinning Edge, followed by Gust Slash, and ending with a choice of Aeolian Edge requiring a back positional or Armor Crush requiring a flank positional. You will want to finish with Aeolian Edge whenever you can and only using Armor Crush to refresh Huton. In AoE situations, if you have only 2 targets, continue using your single target weapon skill combo while using Katon, Goka Mekyaku, and Hellfrog Medium. You should use Doton only if both targets will live throughout the Doton duration. For 3 or more targets, switch your weapon skill combo to Death Blossom followed by Hake Mujinsatsu. For ninjutsus, you'll be using all of the ninjutsus previously described. Points to remember. Keep your Huton up with Armor Crush. As with all melee DPS, please do all the positionals to maximize damage potency. You can use Suiton when the cooldown for trick attack is less than 20 seconds. And before you activate Kasatsu, make sure Suiton has been casted. This brings us to the Ninja oGCD management, which is centered around trick attack windows. You will want to use trick attack, Muk, Bunshin, and Tenjijin on cooldown. Once trick attack is applied, use Shadowfang, Dream Within a Dream, Assassinate, and Hyosho Ranryu. You will also be able to cast 2 Raitons under trick attack outside of your opener. Doing this will set up your oGCDs to line up with your trick attack windows. The best combination for Tenjijin on a single target is Fuma Shuriken, Raiton, and Suiton, which you will then convert the Suiton into Ninki using Meisui. For AoE situations, you should use Fuma Shuriken, Katon, and Doton if the targets can stay inside the Doton for the full duration. You should aim to fit Bava or Hellfrog into the trick attack window if there is no danger to overcapping Ninki. You should use Feint to help with physical tank busters or raid wides. Shade Shift is a free shield every 2 minutes and should be used to mitigate individual damage. If your healers are struggling or you take unavoidable damage, you can use Second Wind or Bloodbath to heal yourself. Before I get to the opener, I would like to talk about one of the unique strengths of a ninja as a melee DPS. All of our damage ninjutsu, other than Doton being an area of effect, are high potency range spells that allow us to continue attacking and keep our GCDs rolling with minimal DPS loss, even if we have to disengage from melee range. This is especially relevant since patch 5.1 changed mudras and ninjutsus to be on GCD. Our ability to cast high potency attacks at range makes ninja a very powerful and flexible melee. Therefore, you should use your ninjutsus to continue attacking if you have to disengage from melee range. For example, use the opportunity to cast Suiton for the upcoming trick attack. Or if trick attack still has more than 20 seconds off cooldown, cast Raiton instead. Only when we don't have any mudra charges left, we will use throwing daggers, but it is very important to keep your GCD rolling. For the opener, our preparation begins at 10 seconds before the pull, where we use both of our mudra charges to cast Huton and Doton, before hiding to reset our mudra charges. Next, we set up for Suiton to be cast at pull. We then cast Kasatsu, followed up by a weapon skills combo, weaving our potion after Spinning Edge. Muk is then weaved after Gust Slash to gain Ninki to allow us to use Bunshin. After our 4th weapon skills GCD, we cast Trick Attack, followed by Shadowfang, Dream Within a Dream, Hyosho Ranryu, Assassinate, and Raiton. We then use Tenjijin, going for Fuma, Raiton, and Suiton. Converting the Suiton to Ninki with Meisui, we will have enough Ninki to do a double Bava Kakra before Trick Attacks falls off. off. And finally, we end our opener with right on. Our opener at 70 begins similarly to the level 81 where we set up Huton and Doton before resetting our Mudra charges with hide. The main difference here is we are going to use Tenchujin to set up the Suiton for trick attack. We begin by using our potion at 4 seconds before the pull, cast Right-On at pull. Next, we use Tenchujin with the Fuma, Right-On and Suiton combo. Right after Tenchujin, use Kasatsu and start our weapon skills combo with Spinning Edge. We then double weave Trick Attack and Mug followed by Shadow Fang. We will weave our usual oGCDs that we use during the Trick Attack window, Dream Within a Dream, Bhavakakra and Assassinate amongst Gust Slash, Aeolian Edge and 3 Right-Ons. Keep in mind that other than using Tenchujin to set up your trick attack, nothing changes very much from the level 80 opener, as you will be using the usual oGCDs in your trick attack window. So feel free to shift GCDs and oGCDs around inside the trick attack window to your own comfort. I hope you find the video useful, and if you have any questions or suggestions, let me know down at the comments below. As always, thank you for watching.